because they got you scared and they got us blind because we don't know who they are. So they continue to grow and get stronger. Now if you step up and say, okay, give the information that you gave, now we got a fighting chance. At least we know where to start.
On June 5th, just 4 days before the Roof is on Fire performance, Oakland's Festival at the Lake was followed by violence. Once again, teenagers were in the news.
We're also not paid to take bottles and rocks. Okay, we're paid to preserve the peace.
And if that means macing them, hitting them, whatever it means, that's what we're going to do.
As what happened at the lake the other day, the police treated us like animals, and that's how we reacted.
Police officers have to show respect to youth, and youth have to show respect to police, and people have to show respect. If you're going to party out here, that's fine, but don't disturb other people.
We're paying a lot of money here, officer, to live here, and here we hear all the loud music and people drinking, and like Warren was saying, cussing and fighting and everything else. So you guys why don't you put yourself in their shoes and say, would I like to be disturbed?
You living in your own house, whether your windows open, doors closed, you can play your music loud as you want. It's your house. You paying rent just like they
Then you saying that the person doesn't have right to fresh air. They got to close their window because you are in another area where you don't live.
But wait a minute, that's making it seem like it's okay, we make them comfortable, but we have to make ourselves uncomfortable to make them comfortable.
Are you at your home or are you at their home?
Well, it's supposed to be at the lake.
It doesn't matter, you're at the lake.
You have two sides here that want things their way, and when nothing works, what they call the police department. And then we do what we're supposed to do, preserve the peace.
What we want is we want to be here, feel like we have the right to be here without being asked to leave if we didn't do anything wrong.
What helps break down the barriers and ensures that programs like this work are success. Success is, nobody argues with success. You've had a successful festival at the lake. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hit by a rock or bottle. There was no internal affairs complaints to the professional standards section. No lawsuits that I know of arose out of this lake, in stark contrast to the previous festival and other problems we've encountered in the past.
Most of the violent offenders I know, I've been shot at twice by juveniles, and my car went over by juveniles. Most people sell dope are juveniles. Kids that just got arrested for all those robberies, 2 of them are juveniles, the other just turned 18. How is that going to spread to them? We can all go out and treat everybody with respect and kindness, and I'll tell you, they're going to look at us like we're fools because they know the bad things they're doing. We're not going to have any effect on the bad things they're doing unless you come to a group like this, and you start relating to officers, and maybe we won't have so much violence on us.
What's felt valuable to you?
That we can all cooperate, that we can all get along with the police, and the youth can come as one and talk.
And we're really finding out there's the police side.
Although the youth realized that they have a responsibility to act in appropriate kinds of ways, that police officers really own the responsibility as adults to be the role models and the examples for the youth, and that although we should expect them to behave in certain kinds of ways, we need to teach them, we need to lead them, we need to be the example setters, if you will, to be the model, and not to just necessarily always be the authoritarian and the bosses and those kinds of things.
Because I don't think this is just a time for us to just complain about each other and what we all do wrong or whatever and start confrontations, but it's just to get communication lines open, because I know that police aren't faulty for everything that goes wrong, and I know that youth aren't to blame.
If you saw me on the street or if I saw you, we'd be able to talk, acknowledge each other, help each other out if someone needed something. Not if I'm in uniform. It doesn't have anything to do with me being a police officer as a person. We all living in the city.
I learned from The Roof is on Fire and this that it's okay to start off with a question, because that question will get you talking. It gives you somewhere to start. I like that. You need the question. You start off with the question, and once it starts, you don't stop it. You just let it flow. You let it flow. You let people debate, argue, cry, scream, holler, yell, jump around, do flips if they have to get it out, because we're here to get it out. I feel that we need to get like they talked about grieving. Everybody needs to grieve, because I cannot talk to you if I don't tell you how I hate you, and then you tell me why you hate me, and then I can say, how can we break this down and do this? We need to do that. I feel that in my heart.
This project was guided by the principle that if youth and police can understand what their roles are in the bigger picture, they can develop positive behavior and empathy for one another. This is a work in progress. What happened in the workshops is a jump start for what needs to be continued in life.
The world keeps falling around me. Gotta keep